Welcome back, everybody. It's time to talk to our finalists. It's been decided it's going to be Dark versus herO. I'm Wolf, with me is Moonglade. This is going to be a good finals, man.
Yeah, this one's going to be very interesting.
SK텔레콤 T1의 박명호 선수 만나보겠습니다.
Lurking around to translate.
Yeah, you forgot me there. And we have Dark here right now.
이렇게 많은 분들 앞에서 경기를
And this
치르게
is his first
되는데
finals.
지금 기분이 어떠세요?
Let's see how it feels.
생애 첫 결승인데.
This is my first finals. There are so many people here at the arena, and I think I'm getting
그동안
nervous.
훌륭한 팀 선배들의 어떤 그늘에 가려져서
But there were
주목을
many
많이 못
SK텔레콤
받았는데
T1 players who
드디어
are really
오늘
good. So Dark has
기회가
always been in
왔거든요.
the shade, but now
박명호
today is
선수만의
his
그
opportunity
특유의 어떤
to
그 도발 같은
shine.
것들이 있잖아요.
Let's see if it
그런
has any
것들로
diss
한번
or trash
김준호
talk to
선수를
do.
기선제압을 좀 해봐야 될 것 같은데 혹시 준비한 거 있으세요?
제가 도발을 하면
Well, if I do a trash talk,
지더라고요.
I lose. So probably not.
그래서 그냥 도발하기보다는
So
경기력으로
rather than that, I'll
보여드리겠습니다.
show you with my
네.
games.
4강전 김준호 선수의 경기를 지켜봤잖아요.
Well, Dark
한지원
has
선수와의
watched
경기를
the
보면서
round of 4
약간
match
좀
for herO against
두렵다든지
Byul.
상대방이 너무
Let's see if
잘한다
he was
이런
like
생각들은 혹시 안
fearing
들었습니까?
him.
사실 3대 2로 힘들게 좀
Well,
올라와야지.
I
제가 좀 더
thought that it would
편할 것
would have been better for
3대 0으로
me
그냥
if he had
쉽게
a full set
이겨버리시더라고요.
score, but he
지금 좀
had an
걱정이
easy
되긴
win
하는데
of 3-0, so I'm
약한
kind of getting
종족으로
worried.
최선을 다해보려고요.
But I'm with the weakest
네,
race,
알겠습니다.
so I'll try my
순식간에
best with
야크가
it.
됐네요. 야크.
자
call it-
그렇다면
We
그
call
박영호
Yaku,
선수 상대하는
Yaku is
CJ
weak.
투수의 김준호
So
선수를
weak plus
만나보겠습니다.
Zerg is Yaku.
네, 김준호
Well
선수가
said.
결승에
And now we're
되게
gonna
많이
talk to
올라오고
herO
있어요.
from
근데
CJ
매번
Entus.
결과가 좋은 건 아니었습니다.
And here he's
오늘은
leading
느낌이
3 Zergs in a
어떤가요?
row. Let's see how he feels.
네, 오늘 전체적으로 봤을 때 느낌은
Today overall, the
프로게이머하면서
feeling
제일 좋은 것
is
같아요.
I think this is the best
그러면
moment in my pro
오늘이야말로
gamer life.
그날이군요.
I think this is the day
오케이.
for CJ Entus.
오늘이 바로 적기라고 했는데 근데 약간 박영호 선수가 좀 약하게 나오고 있거든요.
But you know, on the other
패치 이후
hand,
프로토스가 저거에 좀
Dark
앞সম을
hasn't been
거두는 분위기가
confident
많이
enough.
나오고 있기는 하지만 오늘도 3저거가 올라왔단 말이에요. 이런 것에 대해서는 좀 본인이 느끼기에 프로토스와 지금 저거의 현 시점에서
Goliath
봤을 때
Monster
어떤
asking
느낌이
about
납니까?
Zergs. How he feels about meeting 3 Zergs in a row.
그 패턴이 많이 바뀌었는데요.
The pattern has
그
changed a
패턴에
lot,
대해서 토스가
and
오히려
for that
적응을
pattern,
잘못한
I
것
think
같아요.
Protoss isn't able
근데
to
저는
adjust.
적응이 이미
But you know,
완벽하게 됐기 때문에
I adjusted perfectly
이길
to the
자신이
patch,
있어요.
so I'm really
약간 그 한
confident
번
that
더
I will win.
진화된 그런 프로토스라고 할 수 있겠네요.
So he's a evolved
네.
Protoss, I guess.
오늘이 바로 적기라고 합니다.
알겠어요.
우리
저도
김준호
he
선수.
says
궁금한 게 하나 있어서
it is today for
좀
herO.
질문을 하겠는데
And
두
another
선수가
question from
굉장히 친한 것
Chester.
같더라고요. 아까
And I
둘이서
think
저기서
they're really
무슨 얘기를
close.
했나요?
And they were just talking behind the
그냥
scenes. Let's see what they were talking
서로
about.
뭐 좋은 얘기.
Well, we were talking about
컨디션
good
좋아
things, you know,
보이더라고,
like,
이런
you know,
이런
you look
얘기.
good, you're looking good today. Your
결국
condition looks
그러면서 등
good.
뒤로 칼을 숨기고 있었던 숨기고
But
있었던
he
두
has a
선수를
knife behind
만나봤는데
his back.
대망의 결승전만을
But anyways, we
남겨두고
only
있습니다.
have
저 또한
finals
굉장히
to
e스포츠의
go.
한 명으로 e스포츠
There are
팬의 한
so many
명으로서 굉장히
fans in
기대가
this
되고
arena,
있는데요.
and we're looking
자,
forward to
박명호
it.
선수 대 김준호 선수의
And
결승 매치가
now-
준비되어 있습니다. 오늘 결승전의 관전 포인트를
We're
만나보도록
going to give you
하겠습니다.
the viewpoints, read off the scripts here with
원래
Hyungyeong.
기가 인터넷 2015
And all the Giga Internet KeSPA Cup Season 1 2015, I'll read off the scripts for you guys without the scripts.
Thank you for that. We're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, and this is our Dark versus herO. First viewpoint is Dark is going for his first championship, like we just mentioned, it is his first finals, and herO is going for his first Korean tournament championship because he is known for winning IEM, but he hasn't won any single tournaments in Korea. So that are the two viewpoints, and I did that all by myself.
You know,
Yeah.
if someone came in right now, it looked like the dubbing was just off for Hyungyeong, and you like. It's like you're her actually, but just the words are wrong, and there's like an audio problem.
But I did good today. So guys, those are the viewpoints.
Yeah, very well done, Sojung.
Thank you.
Well, those are like.
You know, I just realized these are kind of like talking points for the casters when you think about it. Like maybe we should get these in a card form and talk about them instead of them showing everyone on the screen there.
Well, it's like those viewpoints are pretty weak, right? Let's be real. Like,
Sure.
Dark going for his first championship, herO going for his first Korean tournament championship. I'm like, I think there's a lot more. I think there's a lot more to say.
Yeah, well, you can actually do a lot of things with that.
That was actually kind of silly and unnecessary. That
Those are the
viewpoint.
talking points, guys.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's not your
It's
fault.
not your
Sojung.
fault.
It's not your fault.
It's my fault.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
whoever's down there is their fault.
We'll put the blame on you though. You can.
You
Yeah,
get-
yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna
that'll
say it's
do.
my fault.
Well, we need a scapegoat.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna have another interview here with the CEO. I'm sorry, the head of KeSPA.
What's his official title? Is he a president? Is he a CEO? Is he a senator?
He's like the honorary president / senator, I guess, because senators aren't allowed to do not allowed to have another job than a senator, so he's an honorary president.
Right. So
KeSPA,
he's like just a basically a figurehead more than an actual
right.
like.
I don't want to say
leader.
figurehead, but yes. I want to be careful here.
I'm teasing, of
I'm going
course.
to be careful here. And Young is getting ready for the interview, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, basically, this guy represents like the interests of KeSPA without having like an official title because senators aren't allowed to. And he stepped down like recently as like that rule changed, right?
Yeah, right. So
it was a few months ago.
President or something. I think he's called congressman here in Korea.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's as far as I know, the same guy
Yeah.
you guys have been seeing doing these announcements in the past.
Somebody important.
Very
Yeah.
important.
Very,
Yeah.
very important. Making
Super
this happen.
important.
Sometimes dresses up as Manx.
Also buys his pizza
yeah.
sometimes.
Does also buy us pizza
Do you
sometimes.
reckon he'll
chicken.
buy pizza today?
High
I-
chance.
We didn't
No,
get any
he's gonna
pizza
buy
yesterday,
chicken.
Wolf.
No, chicken today, guys.
Chicken.
Yeah,
Chicken?
fried chicken, Korean fried chicken, guys.
I don't know. I
KFC.
think I don't know. I kind of want pizza.
Well, chicken seems to be the name of the game, except life lost. So
Well, Life's not gonna want chicken after that.
yeah, he's like, sorry, Dark, I'm not sticking
the
around to
last
watch
thing-
you get
No,
into a fight with herO.
no, not after that game. Not after that series. Cheeses.
Yeah. So let's meet our senator slash KeSPA representative. You guys all recognize him.
He's
The one,
guy.
the only, the handsome head of KeSPA.
예, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
Lots of fans at the arena as usual for the
아,
finals.
정말 팬들의 열기가 대단합니다.
And you can feel that fans love,
제가 회장님을
love
다시
him.
한번 소개해드리도록
He's the one making
하겠습니다.
all of this happen.
정병헌 회장님은요,
he
7년
is
만에
the honorary
지금의
president,
캐스파컵을 부활시켜
And he's
주셨고
the one
또
who made this
프로리그에
KeSPA Cup
새로운
happen
변화를
in
불어넣어
7
주신
years.
분이기도
It's
합니다.
all changed, it's all
스타크래프트
new, and
2의
it's all
끊임없는
Starcraft 2,
열정으로
and
때로는
it's all with
아큐즈
KeSPA.
맹크스로 변하시는
And he's
분이기도
also
한데요. 여러분
did
e스포츠 연맹의
cosplay
전병헌
as Manx,
회장님께
as
다시
Wolf
한번 큰 박수
mentioned.
부탁드립니다.
네, 반갑습니다. 고맙습니다.
아, 이렇게 실제로
Looking
회장님을
smug
보니까
here.
전 너무 떨리는데요.
아, 예.
저만큼 팬들도
The
회장님을 참
ISF
많이
president.
기다렸거든요. 팬들에게 인사 한 말씀 부탁드립니다.
예, 오늘 캐스파컵 결승전인데
It's the finals for
잘
KeSPA
즐기고
Cup. Please enjoy,
여러분들이
and
평소에 쌓은 실력도 한번
for the
견줘봤으면
players,
좋겠네요.
I want you to
오늘 명승부가
compete
되었으면
with
좋겠고요.
the experiences
제가
you've
오늘
made, and
오랜만에
I look
이
forward to an
현장을
interesting match.
찾아보니까
And
제가
while I got
사실 지금
here,
명예회장으로
I'm
물러났습니다만
now as the
우리
honorary
캐스파
president.
회장을 취임을 하고 제일 먼저 결정한 것이
And the first
월드
thing that I
챔피언십에
decided was
참여하는 것하고
또 participating at a world championship tournament,
캐스파 프로리그를 좀
like
이렇게
KeSPA Pro League,
개편하는
changing the
것이었는데
Pro League
오늘
for WCS
작년에
points.
이제 캐스파 컵이 7년
But
만에
and
부활이
now
돼서
we have
이렇게
KeSPA
오늘 또
Cup
두
here
번째
in 7
결승을
years.
맡게
It started
되니까
last year, and this is the
저로서는
second finals for
관계가
KeSPA Cup.
무량하고 가슴
And I
뿌듯합니다.
feel
여러분들
overwhelmed,
오늘
and I feel so proud
결승전에 오른 두
that I am
선수는
able to have
명승부를
this
또
KeSPA
우리
Cup. And again, I
관전자
look forward
e스포츠 팬
to
여러분들께서는 또
great matches today,
아주
and I
열정적으로
hope
즐기는
that you
좋은
guys,
그런
esports fans,
경기가
have
되었으면 좋겠습니다.
enjoy this
네.
matches today with your esports passion.
네, 점점 회장님의 노력과 결실 덕분에 e스포츠에 대한 위상이
Well, it
높아지는 것
is all
같아서 저
thanks
역시
to this
너무나
guy here that we're
자랑스럽습니다.
talking about that
팬분들께서도
made
회장님께
all this
끊임없는 응원과
happen.
지지 약속해 주실 거죠?
Please support him, guys, through Twitch chat or
부럽습니다,
Azubu
회장님.
chat. His name is
감사합니다.
Byung-hyun
예.
Chun,
감사합니다.
the congressman in Korea.
네, 회장님 말씀을 들으니 올해 캐스파컵 시즌 2도 또 굉장히
And
기대가
you know,
되는데요.
as you guys
오랜만에
know,
현장을
there's going to be
찾아오셔서
another
팬들을
season
위해서
of
또
KeSPA
선물을
Cup
준비하셨다고
season 2,
들었습니다.
and he has a present for you guys if you guys are here at Next Arena.
시즌 2는 이제 그 우리 팬들께서 이제 다양한 종목의 다양화 그리고
For KeSPA
또
Cup
여러
season
가지
2, there's going to be many games.
팬서비스의
There's going to be lots of fan
다채로움,
service.
이런 것들이 필요하다고 생각하고 또
And I
그렇게
think we
원하고
need them,
계신 것
and
같아요.
I think the
그래서
fans want it also.
사무국에서 시즌 2는
So from KeSPA, we're going to have lots of games for KeSPA Cup
서비스도
season 2 and have lots of fan
증진시켜서
service.
그야말로 우리 캐스파 캐스파 대회가
And this
글로벌
KeSPA tournament
대회에
will go
손색 없는
global.
그러한 대회가 될 수 있도록
Will not go
그렇게
global, but
노력을
be as good
할
as the global
것입니다.
tournaments tier 1
아울러서
and
이제
WCS.
우리 또 금년에 우리 e스포츠가 여러 가지 또 많은 변화가 있었죠.
And this year there
저는
has been
무엇보다도
lots
우리
of
팬
changes for
여러분들께
esports
제가 선물로서
And as a
이렇게 줄 수
present
있었던 것들 중에
that I was
하나가
able to give
지금 이제
was
금년 2월이죠.
the
우리
one in
e스포츠가
February.
우리
Esports have made it
대한체육회
to
준가맹단체가 됨으로 해서
Korean Sports
국민
Association
스포츠라고 하는 야구나 축구,
because
농구와
now esports is
대등한
now the
위치로
same as
이렇게
baseball and
지위가
volleyball
격상이
and soccer
됐고
here. So now
작년에는 또
esports is sports,
전국체전에도
guys.
참여를 했죠. 그래서 금년에도 아마 전국체전에 이번에
And now
또
we will also be
대회를
participating in a
함께
national size
강원도에서
competition
치를
with
예정입니다만 이와 같은 그 노력을
baseball
통해서
players and volleyball players in
e스포츠가
Gangwon-do. And now
유해물로서 취급받던
through
시대는
this,
이제
I don't want people to
완전히
think that
마감을
esports
했고
is bad. I don't think
앞으로
I don't think
디지털
people will think
시대에
that games are
매우
bad.
중요한
Games are really
그런
good, and
종목으로
in this digital
e스포츠가
generation,
자리
I
잡을
guess that
것이다라는
esports
말씀을
will be
드리고
able to take
또
down its
오늘은
roots.
뭐 잘 아시는 것처럼 제가 여기 올 때 우리 협회에서 늘
And as I
피자를
came,
준비를 했던 것으로
KeSPA, I
알고
know that
있는데
KeSPA has always brought pizza here.
오늘은
He's like, but today
Pizza.
chicken feet.
치킨 마루에서
But from
MVP
Chicken Maru, we
선수에게
have
이제
chickens from
후원을
here. You know,
하겠다라고
Chicken Maru
결정을
is sponsoring
했습니다. 그래서
MVP, right?
Yeah.
오늘은
Yeah,
협회에서
yeah.
Yeah,
고마움과
so,
감사의 뜻으로
so as a thank you
치킨을
gift, KeSPA has
준비했으니까
bought chickens from Chicken Maru. And Chicken Maru chickens will be
맛있게
given to
많이
guys
드시고요.
here.
또
Chicken and
게임도
Maru,
많이 즐기셨으면 좋겠습니다.
So guys enjoy.
회장님
If you
매번
guys are here at
피자에
next
이어서
arena, but
치킨까지
every
현장을
time it's
찾아주시는
been
스타트
potato
많은
pizza
팬분들은
or
정말
sweet potato pizza
행복하시겠습니다.
that you guys hate
행복하시죠?
the most. The foreigners don't get it.
네,
But
회장님
anyways,
오늘
it's gonna be Korean style fried
결승전을
chicken.
치르는 선수들에게
Yeah,
그리고
I
팬들에게
love
마지막으로
Korean fried
힘내라고
chicken.
말씀
I'm all about
부탁드릴게요.
that.
예, 이제 e스포츠는
And now
정말로
words for two
디지털
players.
시대에
And you know,
새로운
esports
문화로
is a
각광을
new
받기
culture
시작하고
for
있다고
digital
생각합니다.
generation, and it is
지난
in
주말에
place
여러분들 혹시
for their
가보셨는지
generation,
모르겠는데
for this generation.
상암
And I don't know if you've been
평화공원에서
there, but if you've been to Sangam
우리
Peace
가족
Park, there
e스포츠
has been
대회가
family
열렸죠.
esports festival.
만여 명
It
이상이
happened. There were more
참가를
than
해서
10,000 people
가족들이
participating
함께 즐기는
as
그런
family, and everyone
명실상부한
enjoyed it.
가족 스포츠,
And
가족
esports
오락
can be a
문화로
family thing, not
차근차근
only an individual
자리
play. And I
잡아가고
think it is becoming
있습니다.
coming in
앞으로
place for family
저는
activity.
국제 e스포츠
And now
연맹
in the
회장으로서
future,
또
as a
KeSPA
head of
명예회장으로서
ISF honorary
e스포츠를 우리
president, I will try to make esports
국민들이
as
디지털
our
시대에 사랑받는 그런
loved
문화로서
culture from
또
digital generation.
정식 스포츠로서
As a
확실하게
real sports, now that it
위상을
made it to
정립시키겠다는 그런 의욕을 여러분들과
I show
함께
you my passion
다짐하고
for that.
싶고요. 그리고 다시 한번 오늘 결승 명승부전
And
펼치시고
now for the
또 오늘
finals, please
멋지게
show us
즐기시기
great
바랍니다.
games, and
저도
for
늘
fans,
여러분들과
please enjoy. I'm always
함께하겠습니다.
with you guys.
감사합니다.
Thank you. This was KeSPA head of KeSPA, and this was also Sojung translating.
감사합니다.
Thank you, Sojung, as always,
네, 이렇게
for
해서
that
국제
translation.
e스포츠 연맹 전병헌 회장님까지 만나봤습니다. 감사드립니다.
So, you know, more KeSPA Cup in the future. Season 2's coming up. We're going to have chicken. And
Are we gonna have chicken, Wolf?
well,
Tomorrow, chicken.
there will be chicken in the studio.
There'll be chicken in the studio. We might get a smell of it up here, but we're not gonna eat any, brother.
I'm gonna eat some.
You're gonna eat some, so you're gonna bring some for us?
No,
You're fired.
You're fired.
Get out.
I'll bring some for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool what he's saying. I mean, esports is no longer just like it's like a family thing. It's a real sport like volleyball and soccer and baseball and whatnot. And it's no longer just like some gimmicky thing. It's no longer some side thing. It's a real thriving sport. You know, there's tons of fans here in the studio. Actually, it's pretty much filled up the entire studio at this point.
Yeah.
The finals haven't even started yet.
It's looking fantastic.
Yeah, lots of people here, and now there's gonna be map selection, map veto, I guess. And
Yeah.
I'll leave you guys to do it.
No worries.
Yeah. You don't need to translate that for us.
I
Do
mean,
know
you
how
could
to
if you
read
wanted
English?
to.
Like, I can help you guys.
Sometimes,
read
but
English,
not
like,
always. You know,
I'm like pretty good at it, as
Like-
it turns out, but not like
Yeah.
insanely good at it.
no.
I'm insanely good at.
I'm like
reading
about
maps.
60% right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like see those Shakespeare books. I'm like, put that away. I can't read that.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's some things I'm struggling with.
Yeah.
Well, I'll help you guys read if you guys need any help.
Yeah, we'll ask you if we need it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, I can't just.
But
walk
if we
out
don't say
now,
anything,
so.
then probably.
It would be
you
awkward
know.
if you walked out.
Yeah,
now, so
right.
then-
Like,
so just stay.
So Wolf, I'll just
stay
stay
there.
here, and then
Yeah.
Jay would help us
Just stay here. It's okay.
with the CG.
They're getting ready up there. They're setting it up. I can see it.
Yeah.
All right. Just be patient.
I am.
Doc versus herO.
Yeah.
What are your guys' predictions in this one?
herO
Hero.
5-0
Wow.
in the best of 7.
And it's
Whoa.
map selection. I'm gonna go, guys.
Okay.
Thank you,
Bye.
Sojung.
Thanks, Sojung. Bye-bye.
Everyone going for hero. I got to agree after those games against Biel, it's looking, it might just be here his game today, his match today. You know, Dark is a dangerous player, and he is great against Protoss as well, though, and he is completely different style to Biel.
Yeah, he really is. And also, hero doesn't know him as well. He's not his teammate. There's not as many mind games that go into this. Let's take a look at our maps. I actually do not know who picked first, so somebody could, if FirePro actually could tell me like really fast, that would make this really helpful. Expedition lost first, then Coda.
I think Dark chose first.
Most likely.
Because you know, third map is Iron Fortress, and I don't think any Protoss wants to really play that.
And yeah, it is Dark first. We just got confirmation because then Coda and Echo make a lot of sense for how hero's been playing.
Yeah,
Inferno Pool is going to be game 5, and Cactus Valley 6 probably. Yeah, okay, and then Bonnie Research Station for 7.
Okay. All right, so pretty cool maps. It's going to be a long one, I think. I definitely don't think it's going to be a 4-0 either way. Expedition Lost is going to be a good starting map for Dark. And I'm very interested to see how he's going to be playing, considering what he saw from hero earlier today. Hero completely changing up his style from yesterday and then from the norm.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to change it up or he's going to continue to use that gateway kind of opening here. He might actually just go back into forwards. Now he's no longer playing against his teammate.
He could do either or and be just as dangerous. Because he showed fantastic sort of ability.
All right, guys, we're going to jump into a highlight video really quick for our semifinals, from our semifinals.
That was fantastic, Wolf.
Protoss OP.
Well, that was pretty much your two semifinals in a nutshell. 3-0, 3-0, just brutal domination.
Yeah.
Both Dark and hero.
Not the matches everyone was hoping for there, but...
Or expecting a big, big surprise.
Yeah. Hero playing like a god. Life just getting a bit unlucky.
Yeah.
Really quite stressed, though, to be totally frank, about Dark here.
You know, I'm holding at least a little bit of hope for him. A lot of people are counting him out. A lot of people favoring hero in this, and I can't blame them for that, especially after what we saw of him do to Biel, of all people. But, you know, it is Dark, and he's on a different team. He's a different player. He has his own sort of style when it comes to his matchups. I think he could be pretty dangerous against someone like hero.
Yeah.
He might even be able to take it.
He might be able to, man. His record versus Protoss that's listed here is pretty weak. In fact, it's a negative record at 32 and 34.
That's a good point.
But we don't actually see Dark come out versus Protoss very often. In fact, it usually ends up being the guy who's trying to fight the Terrans in Pro League. When he does come out in Pro League, when he gets chosen for that. In these best of ones that we see him, that's where he's kind of built a name for himself.
Yeah, he's used for the Terran sniping more often than not. More SKT. I can't remember the last time I saw him go for a ZVP in Pro League either.
Yeah, it's been a really long time. And hero, on the other hand, godlike in this matchup. And we just saw him beat Biel of all Zergs, 3-0, his teammate. The record you see here on screen, obviously insanely good as well. This is like a record that doesn't encompass all of his results. but still a a brief picture of what we could have to come. All right, so the first map is going to be Expedition Lost. The map with the ice.
The ice starting up on Dark's map. Let's see if he can set the tempo here, shake things up a little bit.
Yeah, I want to be able to try a spine crawler rush or even an offensive hatchery or something like that. I think that's the kind of play he's going to have to use. Maybe take an early gold base. This type of play is the way to beat herO, not playing straight up. The game is starting, guys. Countdown's ready. We're jumping into this right here, right now. Dark versus herO here at the KeSPA Cup Grand Finals.
SK텔레콤 T1 닭 박영우 vs CJ 엔투스 히어로 김준호.
Top right in purple, the underdog in this finals, it's Dark.
Down here in the bottom left, it is CJ herO. Not dropping a game yet today against Zerg.
Now, the story for these two players is it's really their first championships. For Dark, his first championship ever. For herO, his first Korean championship, which in my book is like the only real championship. International tournaments improve a lot of skill for like a weekend tournament where you fight a lot of foreigners and some weaker Koreans, and eventually you get to the top tier Koreans, but it's not like preparation based. And even this tournament itself is somewhat similar to that because it's a weekend tournament. It's a 3-day tournament where you don't have time to prepare in between. There's barely any time for these guys to sleep.
Yeah, it's more of a stamina-based tournament like the international ones, which is definitely more in favor of herO because he's used to that kind of style. And it's the style that he wins all the time. You know, there's IEMs that he's gone to and taken wins in.
Yeah, so if, say if herO wins here, he wins a Korean tournament, yes. And he wins an individual league tournament. But this is not a Star League. This is not a GSL. This is not an SSL, Star League.
It kind of says a lot about his versatility and his range of builds as well, because obviously we did see him completely switch it up today. And he's going for another different kind of build, even in this game. But gateway openings all game long against Byul. And then yesterday, obviously, all Forge openings against the other player.
And now going into a Nexus first.
Going into a Nexus first.
So changing it up again. Pylon in the main behind the mineral line as well. And we do see Dark hatch first back at home. Obviously, is what you want to do against this.
Yeah, no, aggressive gold bases or anything like that from Dark.
Think he'll double expand here?
I think he will absolutely double expand.
Yeah, based on that drone, looks like it.
Yeah, against a Nexus first like that, I mean, there's no reason not to. There's no way they can punish it.
herO checks the gold base just to make sure the third's not there. And the third base is going to get planted here for Dark right away. This is something that herO will go to scout, no doubt. There's so many different bases that Zergs are taking on this map, so you have to be really diligent about your scout. And back at home, everything is transitioning normally here for herO, going into the double gas, and obviously with a double hatch before pool, you don't really need to get a forge up. You can just skip that. You can go into the gateway. It's the much better way to transition. You can get your warp gate research out, your tech faster, and he already knew that it was probably going to be double hatch before pool. The second he saw the drone scout, the blocked is natural, because if you scout this, you're going to reply with a double hatch before pool, so you then can reply to that with a gateway.
That's it. It's all about seeing that early drone scout and just in turn be as greedy, essentially.
Yep.
You see that double gas go up pretty quick for herO. I wonder if he's going to go for perhaps a... we haven't seen a Stargate from him actually in a long time.
No, we really haven't.
Yeah, it's a pretty effective play, especially against the the double hatch before pool style. So everything kind of comes out a bit later. Oracle is going to give you all the scouting you ever need, as well as potential damage and the defense you can have for that early third base.
Oracle almost like required to help take a third base on this map because of how far away it is for the Protoss. I mean, look at how and if you look at the main map, you can see just how far that is over that huge airspace. You see the observers highlighting the 2 patches of ice that are at the back that you can destroy to actually go into these players' bases as well. Robotics, though, right at the front, right under an Overlord's nose, too.
He sees it completely, actually. Wow. All right. So a very quick robo. I guess we're going to see a pretty early Warp Prism from this.
Yeah, definitely.
Not really going to find much else use for it. Not on 2 gases. Going to see at least 1 more gas be added now for herO. Maybe it'll be, just another all-in style, another aggressive style from herO, going for Warp Prism into Immortal.
Yeah.
The most common sort of follow-up.
Definitely what we're going to see, I think. Already multiple sentries coming out.
These 2 Lings doing a lot of havoc, causing a lot of havoc. Awesome probes to be pulled on the gas.
If he could live long enough to see what comes out of the Warp Prism, that would be really, or rather out of the robotics, that would be good. But it looks like he's going to get cut off here and die.
Yeah. I reckon you can kind of assume it will be that Warp Prism.
Probably. Yes, we already did, This is just kind of the standard right now for this early Robo. 3 gas. The Overseer is actually, or Overlord is going to see this Warp Prism.
Yeah, he's going to see the Warp Prism. And I think it will be an Immortal in from this. Sitting on 3 gases, it's going to be a very sort of gateway heavy, Zealot Sentry sort of Immortal in. It's not really enough to warp in a ton of Stalkers or Sentries behind it, but it's enough to Chrono Boost out constant Immortals. Look at this. He's not even going too far with it. He's going to pretend to move across the map. He's going to stay at home. Now Dark is going to be the aggressive one here. Oh, wow.
Big group of Lings here.
Oh,
One
what?
Sentry's going to get caught. Needs to pick up. Just wait until the last second.
He lets them get in as well.
I actually feel like he did
the
Immortal rally.
Wow.
A lot of Force Fields having to be used here. I feel like he let the sentries get surrounded there for a second on purpose, like try to save them the last second, but he almost messed that up. Like he almost stayed too long.
Yeah, like if his Warp Prism was just a little bit more closer, it would have made sense. But they kind of got surrounded and took a bit of damage.
Yeah.
And they did have to throw out a lot of Force Fields as well. A little bit of a blunder there. And now the scarier thing is Dark knows exactly what's going on. So he's like, okay, Roach Ron's going to be out in time. Lair's going to be finished around the same time as well, so I can get a very quick Roach speed. And all I got to do from here is make units, because I'm essentially saturated on 3 bases.
Yeah. +1 for Lings. Like, even if you can get the Lings on top of these units, it's going to be really nice.
Yeah, there's no +1 with this army either, which means Lings are going to be even more useful. They're going to last a lot longer.
Yeah.
Zealots aren't going to be two-shotting them.
All right. herO picking up this
nice
Immortal.
counterattack. Very early. It's going to get this, force out a Warpin at least.
Yeah, at least the Lings escaped too, because that Warpin almost trapped them. Would have killed them. Would have been nice for him to just send results back across the map after that.
Yeah,
this Observer is going to help him, obviously against an impossible burrow, as well as clearing up some creep he might encounter. The creep isn't quite connected between these 2 bases. It's getting close though.
Yeah, Roaches are out, but that's a pretty scary army to deal with. 3 Immortals this early on.
Yeah, super fast Immortals with no Forge here. Great Force Fields to block the ramp. And look at this. These Lings are just going to fade away, although he does get a few of them on top of one of the Immortals, but the shields do remain. And look at this. Traps another Queen. Another Roach goes down. And this Roach army runs away right away. Does not want to get anywhere near those Force Fields. Does not want to get caught out. The Force Fielding those units outside the ramp would have been so huge. And here's just going to go up here and Force Field the rest of the units out from the 3rd base.
Yep, a lot of Force Fields still remain as well.
This is just too much.
It is too much at this point. He's not going to get any of the Immortals. He really needs to try and focus down at least one of them. And he might get one. He does get one, but so much remain. So many Zealots left over as well.
I think this is just going to be game.
Yeah, this is a bulldozer.
hero's just going to do builds like this. I feel all of this this best of 7.
You just force with the ramp.
He's just so good at this.
Yeah, there's no way.
Warp Prism gets taken out. That's pretty good. Still, this is going to be too much damage. GG.
Wow. Off to a good start. Winning Dark's map.
Yeah.
With an Immortal in of all things. herO just mixing it up once again. Just, as I was saying, so much versatility in this guy.
There's so much versatility. No one's able to really know exactly what he's going to do next because of how he's been playing this series. Or how he's been playing this tournament, I should say. And how he will be playing this series.
The scary thing was that Dark even scouted it. Like, he knew it was coming. He was in a pretty good place for it, too. You know, he scouted it early enough. He had 3 saturated bases. All he had to do was make units from this point. And he just couldn't get out enough in time. Maybe he should have killed the ice so like it toppled over and it would force the Protoss to kill the rocks just a little while longer.
Yeah.
Get out a few more roaches in time.
Yeah.
Maybe the one thing that could have helped him out.